It's slightly awkward there. Together with value for it, still the back is grand on board casket.
So by this point, Khadijah had received 4 winning predictions from me. Now it was time for her to experience the thrill of a real racecourse for race number 5. For race 5, we now go to Newbury for a high-profile and well-attended event. Some 11,000 people are watching it from the stands, on top of the millions watching it on TV at home. The name of the winning horse has already been given to Khadijah 24 hours beforehand. There's no way that I or anyone else should be able to predict the outcome.
I've come today to Newbury at the races. I've never been to a racecourse before. This is very much the first time for me. Today I need to put down £150, which is like breathtaking, and it's going to be on Lively Joe Lively. So very exciting, very nervous, and he just better win. So here he is from my racing cards. Newbury, Joe Lively, 11 to 2.
Khadijah still has no idea that the amazing winning predictions have been coming from me. The day before race 5, the 205 at Newbury, I sent her my prediction for a horse called Joe Lively. It's an outsider at 11 to 2, but Khadijah is risking the biggest bet she's made so far with £150 of her own money. What she doesn't know is that I'm also here, and after the race she'll be meeting me for the first time.
They're off. The yellow jacket of Joe Lively is on the outside of them. Joe Lively running a little bit free towards the outside for Joe Tizard in the yellow and red jacket. He's just over a length behind the leader. Almost now the first 3/4 of a mile as they come again left-handed and into the straight for the first time and head down towards fence number 4.
Come on.
Vada Royal.
Come on, Joe.
So this is the water jump. Oh, and he's...
Oh my God, he dropped like a donkey. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Oh my God. This is what I mean. How can there possibly be a system? How can you possibly know?
Last on the far side, Nevada Royal and Milena Tipperary has gone there.
Oh my
Milena Tipperary knuckled on landing, shot Tomo.
Doesn't look like it's going to win. It's in 3rd place.
Milena Tipperary at the last in the back
3rd
straight.
place, the rain started, the wind's getting stronger. How can it possibly catch up? It's not going to win.
In 3rd place, they've got 1 fence to jump now. It's only a very narrow lead. Here's Johnny's almost level with him now as they come towards the last. And he's down to Nevada Royal, and he's almost got down. And there, is Johnny, and so Joe Lively, who was 3rd at the last and looking beat, is going to be a very fortunate winner of this Marshall's Peugeot 308 Novices Chase.
Oh my God!
Joe Lively then,
oh my God.
the first one of them who was brought under pressure, has eventually ended up taking the race. As here's Johnny, the only other one who's going to get round and just going to take round his own time.
Oh my God, I don't understand that. It was in 3rd place all the way. Can you believe it?
That's not bad beginner's luck.
Can you believe that?
852, 975.
So after the 5th race, and I won again, just under £1,000, and I'm over the moon, jumping for joy that I'm in, Newbury at a race course, seeing the horses live. I get taken to meet the person that's been doing this whole thing, the anonymous person, that's been doing this system.
Hi, Khadijah.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Derren.
And then I met Derren Brown, and honestly, I was scared. Okay, now I'm scared. I was confused, thinking, oh my God, all this time, gutted. I didn't put on more money if I knew it was him, It's like I'd have retired by now.
So I've developed a system. This is a foolproof, 100% system of winning at the races. And you've seen that it works. And you've seen that it works all the time. Even this afternoon when it just looked like there was no way that it could.
It did look like that, actually.
Now, so far, you have made some money. You've been putting 20 quid, 50 quid, and then you put 150 quid on today?
Yeah.
But this is small amounts compared to what I want you to do next, all right? You've won 5 races in a row.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the name of the 6th winner,
Yeah.
all right? And then that'll be it.
Oh, my God.
So I want you to put a lot of money on it, all right? Because I want this show to finish with you winning a huge sum of money, all right? So we're talking several £1,000s if you can get that together. I know the minute I say that, you're going to think, oh, where am I going to get that money from? What happens if I lose? You will not lose, because the system never fails.
Okay.
All right, I just want to finish with you winning a massive amount that's going to change your life. So
Okay.
it's so exciting. Also, if you do this, and if you commit to it, as I hope you will, I will also tell you, I will explain to you how the system works. All right? So even though it's the last name that I'll give you, if you want to use the system yourself, you are welcome to. You may choose not to. It's a lot of work to make it work. But I will tell you, I will teach you exactly how it works. So you'll have that too.
Okay.
At the moment, it's only me that knows exactly how it works. You'll be the other person.
No problem. Oh, I don't know. This is crazy. This is crazy. And it's like, how can you know a system for this? How can you?
So now I'm going to tell you how the system works. How can Kadisha be receiving correct predictions for each race? Bear in mind the predictions are made well in advance and the races are quite genuine. How does it work? Well, it all starts with this. That is a homeopathic remedy. It's called astragalus. You take it for viral infections, but you could substitute that for anything you might take for diabetes or insomnia, or indeed it could be a healing crystal or anything that represents an alternative therapy of your choice. But you might have a viral infection, you might take astragalus, you might then feel better and decide therefore it must be an effective cure. The point is, it works for you. What more proof could you need? The trouble is that when these things are tested properly over thousands of people, they are shown to really have no effect whatsoever. The trap that people fall into is to think, all the evidence I need is what I know in my head and I feel in my heart and what I just know to be true. But that isn't really evidence for it being true. That's just a statement about how much you believe it and also how limiting your own perspective can be. Now, Kadisha believes in this system, she's convinced by it, because she's only looking at it from her own perspective. And at home, if you haven't worked out how the system works yet either, it's because you are also only seeing it from Kadisha's point of view. Now it's time to force a change in perspective and to look at the bigger picture. And let's begin with that coin again. 10 heads in a row. Watch. To predict a run of 10 heads in a row and then make it happen is hugely unlikely. The chance of it happening is about 1 in 1,000. However, if you flip a coin thousands of times and record the results, somewhere along that line of heads and tails, a line of 10 heads is actually very likely to appear. Okay, 10 heads in a row. That's 1. To work out the system, you need to understand that we can only know what comes from our own limited experience. And our experience can often be very far from the truth. I can't see the bowl anymore. Here we go. 10. What you saw was the final minute of what was an excruciatingly long day. We filmed for over 9 hours until eventually a clear run of heads appeared. 9 heads. Last one. The impossible became inevitable. 10. 10 heads in a row. Thank you very much indeed. You now have all the clues needed to work out for yourself how the system operates. I shall fully explain it in a few minutes. I want you to ask yourself, if you haven't already, can there really be a system? Should she be doing this? Is this an amazing opportunity for Kadisha? Or if she takes it, is it a terrible mistake?
I'm going to my dad's because I'm going to go and get some cash to put down.